And we're live from partly cloudy South Central Los Angeles, California, United States of America. I am Mark, and I am a codependent narcissist. I kind of think the sneaky best social media platform is Tumblr. I mean, it's just kind of like memes. It's pretty good, man. And you can comment on the shit, but like, I've never done that. And people comment on my shit, and I never even really look at it, kinda. It's kind of perfect. And you can kind of filter by like things that you're into. Like, I'm into spirituality and psychedelics and weird and hugs and weird, I guess not weird, like Hindu cosmology photos. I mean, I'm into some weird stuff. And I'm also into a lot of inspirational quotes that they post on there. And one of them I came across, I don't know if like it was a meme or like who did that? Like, as a famous person? I don't know, whatevs. But it says, honor the moment between no longer and not yet. And I was like, whoa. What was that? That was like the most profound thing I've read in a long time. Honor the moment between no longer and not yet. Ding, my phone went off. Usually when my phone dings like that, it means like I'm onto something. It happens all the time. And I was like, whoa, what was that? Honor the moment between no longer and not yet. I was like, huh, what does that mean? No means something. So I thought about it. That means like be in the present moment. Like really honor being in the present moment. And I had to ask myself, do I really do that? Do I ever do that? And I had to be real. I was like, ding. I had to ask myself and be like really honest with myself. So I knew this was a big key. So what I found myself saying to myself was that I do these things. Yeah, I do these things sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I do these things. And then I was like, wait, no, I rarely do these things. Ding. I almost never honor the present moment, really. I just think that I do. I just think that I'm being mindful. But I'm usually like living in somebody else's head, like thinking what they're thinking or thinking about the future. Sometimes the past, but not as much as like the future or like living, what would this person think? What would this person think? You know, kind of doing that. So I had to like think and be like, whoa, I do not do this. Honestly, I'm like not mindful at all. Super unmindful for show. Super, super duper. And having awareness around it allowed me to like, now that I have awareness around this thing, like once you have awareness is the biggest thing because we're like unaware. We're not like unaware. We are unaware of what we are unaware of. So once we have awareness, our whole like world shifts. Like, whoa. And because we have free will, then we have a choice what we can do with it. We can either like try to forget. That doesn't work very well. Or like try to become in alignment with this new awareness, and that's difficult. Super difficult, man. That's the practice. Shifting yourself. So what I really am striving to do is to be a lot more mindful, to be in the moment a lot more. It's very bizarre. It feels like you're kind of living backwards. Kind of our culture has us really focused on the future and like all kinds of things, life insurance, all kinds of things that like really kind of take us out of the present moment. And that's kind of where living and experiencing life really happens. And I know this because I've been there before a couple times, man. I've been in that present moment and like I'm there. I'm there and this feels like fucking something different. It feels completely different than like normal life. It's you're in the flow, man. I understand what it means when you said you're in the flow state. Like I've been there. Like fuck, fuck. How do I get back? How do I get back? And the answer is it's in your thoughts. Your thoughts pull you away from being there. And sometimes I get there for like an hour and then I don't experience for like a week. Someday it'll be like 2 days straight and then I won't experience it for like 2 months. But I know I'm working in that like right direction because I have awareness around it and I'm making it more focused right now. So much so that I'm really, really going to get a tattoo on my arms, both arms, left and right arm. And one arm is going to say no longer and one is going to say not yet. So just to like remind me, like, bro, kind of honor that moment. And like on a larger level, like honor that day, like wake up and be excited about the day that you have to live. You know, be very present in that day that you're living. Be present with other people. You know, use your sense of love and like for yourself. Like just let that be a guiding light that other people can get there as well. Because that's what I'm really trying to like do here is to really try to encourage people to live their best life, man. I saw that hashtag. It's totally true. Live your best life. That's a real thing. Wow. I just thought that was like internet hashtag garbage. Insta garbage. Instagram. Yeah, live your best life. For sure. That's a real thing. And then you ask yourself, like, why? Why am I doing all this stuff? And I figured that out. You know, we're going through a consciousness evolution right now. Evolution of species, the evolution happens when they come together to form a new thing. How did we get to be these like tons of celled organisms? Well, it started with one, or I don't really know how this works, but it started when they started coming together. Yeah, don't quote me. I'm not a biologist. When they started coming together, oh right. When they started coming together, they would form a new entity, and that is evolution. Let me tell you what evolution is. So I think humanity is going through consciousness evolution, and the reason for that is because the Earth is going through this like sixth mass extinction event. I hope you guys are aware of this. Since 1970, they like cataloged like as many species, I guess, as they could on Earth. And whatever, at some point, I don't know when, but since 1970, 2/3 of those species have died off, totally died off. And what do you think all these like cancers and disease are in humans right now, man? It's like it's our bodies trying to kill us off because we've really kind of become unhealthy in a symbiotic relationship with the earth and with all things. We're very parasitic right now. So the only way that you kind of really survive this shit is if you like evolve your state of consciousness. So the why, that's the why. You want to do this shit, man? You want to like live your best life and like really help people out through like a challenging time that could really turn out to be an amazing time for humanity, man? Honor the moment. That's how you do it. Be there for people. Honor that moment. So I'm really kind of focused on this amongst so many other things. This one's a difficult one. I'm not there yet for sure, man. I'm way off. But I have awareness. I knew what other people were saying about it, and then I was like, bro, okay, I know this is possible for me. And then I've experienced that shit like a couple times. But like one time it was like for 2 days. So that was like a lot. And then this last time, I don't know. I've experienced it before. And it's like a whole other way of living. So I hope this message brought you some courage to live your best life and to be authentic no matter what. As long as you're not hurting other people, no matter what, be authentic to yourself. And yeah, sending love.